Hello friends, welcome back to Pathshala. Today's session we will discuss the introductory part of control and coordination. So first, to understand what is control and coordination, first of all we have to understand what is movement. We all know that the important one of the important characteristics of the living organism is movement. Movement means changing in position of either the whole body or some of the body part is known as movement. So movements can be classified as in two categories. So movement means change in position. So these can be classified in two categories. First category is growth movement and the second category is non-growth movement. Now what is growth movement and non-growth movement? Growth movement means, for example, if you shown a seed in soil and you give you maintain well temperature and you give adequate amount of water, after some days the seedling may occur and further the seedling will develop into a new plant. So this kind of movement is known as growth movement, where you see that the organism is increasing in size day by day. So that is the growth movement. Now what is non-growth movement? Non-growth movement means, like if a tiger catching a prey, or non-growth movement actually exhibited by both plants and animals, but few plants and all the animals. So for example, if cow or buffalo chewing the card like something, this is the category of non-growth movement. Some small plants like Chlamydomonas or Volvox change its position because it is the unicellular plant, so it changes its position when stimuli occur. I will tell you later what is stimuli. Then touch me not plant. If you touches a touch me not plant, then its leaves will fold. So these are the category of non-growth movements. Means it is not related to growth. It is related to somewhat else in nature. Now let us discuss what is stimuli. Stimuli means when the change in environment, means if the environment is hot, then one animal moves from the hottest place to the colder one. If an animal feel hungry, then it catches the prey. Like if a tiger or a dog or a cat feels hungry, then it search for its prey and catches its prey. So these type of changes in environment will trigger some response in the organisms. So these type of change in environment, or this trigger of change in environment that causes some reactions in organism, is called stimulus. Stimulus, and in plural it is known as stimuli. So what is stimulus or stimuli? Stimulus or stimuli means change in environment that triggers the response in living organism is known as stimuli or stimulus. And this change in environment that causes various responses which the animal or which the organism, rather I say, exerts, that is known as response. So response means when the stimuli occurs, the organism reacts on its specific type of stimuli. This reaction is known as response. Now let us discuss what is control and coordination. Control and coordination means to respond this specific kind of stimuli. All the single cell organism and the cellular organisms, both those organisms exert response against a specific kind of stimuli. Unicellular organisms exerts specific type of responses against specific type of stimuli by its single cell, but the multicellular organism have a specific well developed system in their body to respond against this specific or particular type of stimuli. So multicellular organisms have various body organs, and for proper synchronization and to regulate the coordination or to regulate this reactions, and for proper synchronizations in all the organisms that or all the organs that an multicellular organism have, they exert a specific kind of reaction that is known as control and coordination. And multicellular organisms have specific type of well developed system in their body for synchronizing different organs in their body for control and coordination. So plants and animals both exert the control and coordination in between their body organs. So there are basically two types of control and coordination. The first one is known as physical coordination, and the second one is known as chemical coordination. Physical coordination and chemical coordination. So both this type of coordination system exerted by both the plants and animals. Plants have specific or different kinds of movements. So plants have different kinds of movement by which they exert the physical coordination system. But in case of animals have a well developed system in their body for physical coordination, and that is known as nervous system. So multicellular organisms, not the unicellular, multicellular organisms have nervous system in their body for physical coordination, whereas plant exerts different kinds of movements for physical coordination. Likewise, the chemical coordination, the plant exerts chemical coordination by specific type of chemical that is known as hormones. So there are different kinds of plant hormones in the plant body for exhibiting the chemical coordination system. Similarly, animals also have these hormones, but they are different in nature. Plant hormones are not similar like the animal hormones. Plant hormones are different, animal hormones are different, but they have specific kind of protein structure or protein in their body, both the plants and animals, that is known as hormone, and hormone is the chemical coordinator. Hormones are the chemical coordinators or chemical messengers that exhibit proper synchronization in plant and animal body structure. So there are two types of control and coordination system. First one is physical and second one is the chemical. In our next session, we will going to discuss the animal physical coordination system, that is nervous system. Thank you so much.